Hello! Today we're going to learn how to add social media icons to our blog. And here is my blog with the icons that I recently added. Now the first thing that you're going to need to do is find the icons that you want to use. And basically I did that by just going to Google and typing in social media icons for Blogger. And then I went to images. And you'll find that you'll see about 10,000 different icons that you can get. Some of these are free, some are not. I just kept looking until I found the owls, and the fastest way to show you those are right here. Once I saw those, I knew that's what I wanted, so I clicked on the little owl, and then I was able to visit the page. This is from a website called, or a blog called Webmerino, Teaching Crafting Life. And thank you, Kelly, for offering this little set at no cost. She has a Teachers Pay Teachers store where you can buy more of the little owls if you need some other colors. To save these, you just right-click on the picture, save image as, and it's going to open up your documents. You need to save these in a place you can find them. And I just made a folder called ABC for today. And I'm going to save that little owl in my tutorial folder. And then I'll do another one so you can see that it pops up really easy. There it is. So those are saved. Now, what if you didn't want the little owls? They're cute, but what if you wanted something else? Well, I continued to search and found this site that offers also a free download with 72 icons. And all the way, you have to scroll all the way to the bottom. There is a place where you can download these. And I already did that. I have those saved on my computer, and I'm going to show you those now. By the way, I'm going to put at the bottom of this blog post links to all of these pages so that you can find them. And those round ones that I was just talking about are right there. That's what they look like. So once I downloaded these, I went through them to pick out the ones that I would want. And of course, I picked out Facebook, and I picked out the G+, and Pinterest, and also Instagram, and I wanted Bloglovin as well. So those are the ones I'm going to show you how to add to your blog now. So let's go to your Blogger dashboard. And this is what that looks like when you open it up. And we need to open a new post. Okay, we're going to call this post Never Publish or Delete because we don't want to publish this. This is just going to be pictures of your icons. So now we're ready to add those icons, and you have them saved somewhere in a folder. To add them, you're just going to click on this little picture, insert image. I'm sure you've done this before. Choose your files, and I need to go back to where I saved those round icons that I already downloaded. They are the ones that I was talking about. And I can add all of them at the same time just by holding down the control button. There they are, loading. When this finishes, you'll just want to make sure that there's a little blue square around each one of the pictures. So let's add that one. Now we've added them. And they're all in a row, and of course that's not the way you want them to show up on your blog. So I'm just going to click in front of each of them and just back each of them up until they're all in a solid row. There we are. All right, so the next step is to link these. Right now all you have are these cute little pictures. You want these linked to your actual so people, when they click on it, it will take them to these places. And by the way, if this is an order that you dislike, you can just move these around if you want something to be first. So let's link these now. So first thing I'm going to need to do is go to my Bloglovin site to get the URL, and it's right here. So when this comes up, I'm just going to click here, copy that. I'm going to go back to my blog. Now to link, you click on the little picture and you hit link, and then you do it again. For some reason, you have to do it 2 times. The cursor is flashing exactly where you need to paste in the URL, so you just do that. You don't have to write anything here. You do want to make sure that this little box is checked right there that says open this link in a new window, because that means when somebody clicks on your icon, a new window will open in their browser, a new browser window. But your page will stay open too, so they can go back to your page and not lose that. So say okay. That one's linked. Now we're going to go to the Facebook page and do the same thing. So I'm just going to go to my page. I'm going to copy Let me change this over. Sometimes the number changes. All right, so we're going to copy that. We're going to go back to Blogger, click, 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 and paste it in and say OK. Same thing with G+. And it takes me a minute to find this one every time. All right, so here's the address for my G+. And now back to Blogger. And we're going to click this 2 times. Paste that in, say OK. All right, Instagram. It's a little harder for me to find Instagram because I don't normally use my computer for it. So here it comes. And this is my site. And I need for it to have my number up there. So let's click right there. For some reason, that isn't going to go to me. Here we go. All right, so there's my site. I'm going to copy that, go back to Blogger. Sorry that took so long. Just forgot how to do it, which is the reason I'm making this tutorial, because I will forget how to do this if I don't have it recorded somewhere. All right, Pinterest. And I use Pinterest a lot, so it's right there. Here we go. Copy that, go back to Blogger. Link. Now you'll notice that as I was doing this, those little icons got closer together, and that's a good thing. You want them to be like that, and you also want them centered. So the other thing I'm going to do is highlight all of this and make sure it's centered. I think it already is. So are we finished? No, we're not finished. Here is the reason that we added these to a post, because we want to get the HTML that goes with what we've just done. So go over here to Compose HTML, click on HTML, and there is exactly the code that we need to make this work. So I'm just going to click there, select all, copy it. Now, I can put this back to Compose. I do not want to publish this. Don't publish this. We just want to save it. All right, it's saved. Now let's go back to Blogger. And we want to go to Layout. Now, on your layout, my blog has 2 sidebars, so you'll just need to decide where yours is going to be. I'm going to put this on the left side because I already have the same things on the right side. So we're going to add a gadget. A list of gadgets comes up. You scroll down until you find the one that says HTML JavaScript. Click on that. And your new box comes up. All right, let's call this Follow. Now we're going to click in the content box. And we're going to paste in that HTML that we just copied. To make sure that this worked, you can click on Rich Text, and there's your little pictures. So save. I always click on Save Arrangement too, just because sometimes it doesn't. And now we want to view the blog, and there are the buttons. They look good. I like them as much as I like the little owls. Now, test them to make sure everything worked. So when I click on this one, it should go to Bloglovin, and it does. So we'll click on Facebook and see if it goes to my page. It does. And so you would just keep checking each of those. The only thing that's missing here is something that I added on this side, and that is my Bloglovin count. And to add that is really simple. You just go to the Bloglovin site, and let's just show you how to do that. Go to the Bloglovin site, and you're going to click on Bloglovin button. And you can pick out the one that you want. And when you click on this, get this icon, it will give you the HTML that you need. So you would just copy that, okay? And then you'd go back to your blog. You can click right here on your blog. You should see these little screwdrivers and wrenches. And when you click on that, it edits this page. So to add, and I didn't copy it, so it's not going to work. But I would go all the way to the bottom of this, find the very last thing, and then add the Bloglovin HTML right there, and then save it again, and it will work. But I did not copy it, so when I was there, so it won't work. And that's it. That's how you add those little icons. And the hardest part is going to be just finding the ones that you like. And then it takes a little while to save them and all of that. But this is a good way to get those icons on your blog so that people can connect with you in all the ways that they possibly can. So thank you very much.